What's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Deus Ex 3. Now we've arrived at the police precinct and we can finish up all the stuff we want to do here. This whole video is basically going to contain everything we need to do here, so if you've been anxious for me to get around to this stuff, then here you go, and if you've been anxious for me to move on to the other stuff, then, well, too bad. That'll have to wait. Now, the first thing we have to do here is, this is part of the main quest, is we have to do another persuasion minigame. Yay! And like I said before with the other one, if you bought the social enhancer augmentation, you can see his level of persuasion, and you can see how his different personality aspects as he says things, and which can be helpful for your first time going through the game, but I am not going to get that because I have it memorized how to beat all of these persuasion mini games. So basically what we have to do with this guy is we just have to convince him by letting us in, by absolving the grudge he has against us when we used to be in the force together, and I was ordered to shoot a kid and I refused, and he had to make the shot, and he's lived with regret ever since. So we have to plead with him and all this other stuff and make sure that he's under the impression that, you know, we take the blame for it and we acknowledge it's not his fault, and he can forgive and forget and move on and put it all in the past and, you know, try to look forward and accept the fact that, you know, his job has been significantly demoted, that's for sure, but nothing really we can do about it right now. So pay close attention to the dialogue options I'm choosing right here. There may be alternate ways of getting to the outcome, as I said with the other one, but this is just the best of all possible ones that I have memorized. And there are alternate ways of getting to your objective if you fail these, but I'm not sure what happens when you fail the majority of them. Like, I don't know what happens if you fail the one with Zeke, although I'm assuming you just have to fight him, which I'm okay with because of the reasons I mentioned earlier and a reason I've yet to reveal. But the nice thing about these scenes is you can see he's getting up and he's walking around. These are unique, fully animated character models that are, like I said, unique to these sequences, that are not just, it's kind of nice because it's not just the same stock character model that we get with the normal dialogue sequences. You know, they're fully animated, they have the dynamic facial expressions that you can read in real time, and they're just so much more realistic and encapsulating to look at. It's almost on a level of, say, Mass Effect, but it's not quite up there with LA Noire as far as the in-depth facial reading goes. But we have augmentations for that, because this is the future, and we would have stuff like that, as we would. And so, basically I'm just trying to jerk an emotion out of him, and try to get him to realize that, you know, I feel bad for what happened and I want to make things right. So he's pretty weak at heart, so this is a pretty easy one because, like I said, it's easier for us to get under his skin because he's easily very emotional, and he's easy to enrage as well, so it's easy to get him angry. But now that we've done that, we can easily now walk into the back rooms of the precinct and not be thrown out by the guards. If you walk back here normally, you'll set off an alarm and you'll have guys coming at you, shooting at you. But now that we're back here, there's the offices back here. We can loot all their desks, and we can explore a lot of these offices for various things. The first place I want to go is downstairs because I want to go upstairs later. I don't want to backtrack. So I want to go down here because this is where the morgue is, so we gotta complete our task down here for the main quest, and then we'll go upstairs and get all the data we need for the 2 side quests. And then, actually I think all the data up there just pertains to the 1 side quest. There's some stuff down here, some combat rifle ammo, maybe steal a couple of these guys' pistols. Yeah, we're thieving inside a police precinct. Oh, the irony. But we could still use the pistol ammo, we're still pretty low. Eventually we'll acquire a massive surplus of pistol ammo. We'll never really be able to run out at that point, but ammo is scarce at this point in the game. Will I still have the damage upgrade? Let's see. Let's drop that and use the reload speed upgrade. Let's go ahead and put it on the pistol. I would put it on the double barrel shotgun because that could definitely use faster reload. But, you know, let's see, I don't want to go that way. I think that's the way you come in if you came in through the sewers. I've never really gone that way before. But But here's the morgue, and there's the guy who was going to do the autopsy before we interrupted him. Now, if you notice there, I may have mentioned this. There's a. I haven't mentioned this yet because there's another part where this character is also mentioned, but he said, "Tell Manderley," and that is a clear reference to the original Deus Ex if you haven't played it. So that's another way in which these two games tie in. And Manderley is never seen on screen in this game, but it just tells you of some of the things that are working in the sidelines. And if you're still new to the Deus Ex series, don't Google this. Don't look it up if you still want to avoid spoilers, because if you find out who Manderley is, then you'll probably have the whole villain arc spoiled for you. But anyway,
Boss, I got the neural hub.
we're going to go ahead and take out the guy's neural hub just like we wanted to. And there's another Hugh Darrow ebook over here on the guy's desk, so we definitely want to pick that up before we leave. And now we've pretty much done everything that pertains to the main quest here. Now we got to go upstairs and deal with the things that pertain to the Megan Case side quest. The Motherly Ties side quest, as it's called. I will probably not be referring to them as their actual titles, more so about details about them that would make them easier to remember, I suppose. There was an item there called a hypostim, and that is a very good item for boosting your max health, but they kind of take up a little bit more inventory space than I like. They certainly don't take nearly as much as the Cyber Boost Pro Energy jars, which give you three bars of energy for your batteries there. But they're pretty nice to have. But again, the painkillers only take up one slot, so you know. Let's see. There's two offices I want to infiltrate. I want to infiltrate Captain Penn's office and get the information off of his computer for the sake of Megan's case, and I also want to infiltrate what's his name, Chet Wagner's office to get the incriminating evidence against him, where we can talk to him and interrogate the evidence out of him. There should be some pocket secretaries around here with codes to various rooms, and we've snuck into Captain Penn's office instead of hacking our way in, because if we hacked in front of that guard, he would become suspicious and eventually try to attack us if we kept hacking. So I want to just sneak in here. Now, I believe sometimes if you sneak in here, I'm not sure if this is consistent or not, but sometimes I guess if they see you've snuck in there, they may also be alerted if they see you hacking the computer. But okay, so we got all the data there. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Yeah, if you decided to kill Zeke Sanders when you first encountered him in the Seraph manufacturing plant. Oh, there's a terminal right there that disables these lasers right here. But anyway, if you were to kill him, then his body would be down there in the morgue. I don't think it has anything on it worthwhile to loot, but it just adds some consistency to the game's canon that says, yes, if he were to die, he would end up here. Because it makes perfect sense. Why wouldn't he end up here? So that guy is completely oblivious to the espionage we just performed here. There is an armory around here somewhere where you can obtain a mass surplus of shotgun rounds, but it's very difficult to break into, and I really don't feel like it because I don't need the regular shotgun. I honestly don't think it's that good at this point in the game either. So I will be demonstrating it eventually, but I mainly want to save using the shotgun, or the regular shotgun for the Missing Link, because in the Missing Link, which is the DLC, I won't have the double barrel shotgun. So shame that DLC isn't good for the other parts of the DLC. This guy doesn't care that we snuck into his office at all. He's just taking a coffee break here. Busy looting stuff there now. Another way we can hack into there, but there's a way to get in there through a vent as well, so I definitely don't want to waste my time with that. I just got to figure out where the vent is. Let's see, I could probably go through this way. There we go. Okay, so Chet Wagner's computer. This has the incriminating evidence against him. If you try to talk to him, and he's in the lobby right now, and you'll have your side quest marker letting you know where... Oh god, this looks complicated. But it's actually not really. We have a pretty straight shot to the end, unless you want to capture all the notes for whatever reason. But, if you try to talk to him in the lobby, he'll basically just tell you to piss off and that he doesn't want to talk to you. But if you have the incriminating evidence against him, you can get him to squeal. And he won't be so big and tough anymore after you've taken him down a notch with by showing him what a crook he is. So now we've done now that we've set ourselves up for that, let's go do it. I don't think there's anything else in this. I wanted to say there's a shotgun in one of these offices, but I guess not. Anyway, I wouldn't be able to carry it right now because I don't have enough inventory space. But I don't plan to carry around the stun gun forever. That's one of the weapons I will probably will not have for the majority of the game. But I do want to demonstrate it soon enough. Like I said, I will be demonstrating every weapon in the game if I can, but aside from the DLC weapons from the explosive pack, so no grenade launcher, unfortunately.
Yeah? What do you want?
Information.
Then go bother the receptionist, Chrome Boy, instead of wasting my
This guy is probably the
time.
rudest character, or one of the rudest characters in the game, and
I want to know about the
he's definitely a pain to try to talk to before you get the data because he's just so rude and obnoxious to you. It's just you want to beat the crap out of him.
Metalhead?
I know you handled the critical evidence linked to the case.
But now we're gonna totally own him just by talking to
I
him.
don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And second, even if I
Also,
did,
I don't know if I put
what
a
makes you think
disclaimer
I give
about
a
the
shit
harsh
about what
language
you
in this
want?
game, but I assume if you knew it was an M-rated game, it just comes with the territory. But since I normally don't show cutscenes or anything dialogue from the M-rated games that I LP, I suppose this is the harshest language you've probably heard from one of my LPs. Not that that's anything of any surprise on YouTube, so I'm not too concerned about it.
Possession and intent to distribute.
What the hell are you babbling about, Chrome Boy?
Funny story. There's this guy, Blaine Lopez. Deals dope near City Airport. A real scumbag. You know him? Because I have a nice little chat record between him and you. So you want to go to jail? Or you want to tell me what I want to know?
How the hell do you...
If only it was that easy to
Now
stop a
listen,
crooked cop.
I just did what was asked of me. I didn't have a choice.
Talk.
Okay, look. I just came in one morning and there was an email with my new assignment in it. Official business. But there were also specific instructions. I had to check out the lab for footage from an Intellicam. They told me to take it and leave it near a garbage can somewhere near the lake.
What was on it?
Well, it's not crystal clear, but mainly it shows the boys who attacked Seraph as they were breaching the labs. And it looked like they
I'm
were
not
bringing
actually sure if
something
you
in
can
with
find the security footage he's talking about.
impossible to tell
I'm pretty
what.
sure it's not anywhere that's an actual
You think
location
I
within the
know?
game.
Orders
Well, I
are
suppose it
orders
couldn't hurt
around
to
here. They
pick around in
always
every
come
single
from
trash
above.
can.
Nobody asks questions. You just do what they say. And
But now that
you
we've
don't
squeezed
end
all the
up like
information out of him,
Secretary
it's time to
Haas
go
over
finish
there.
the side quest.